Hello, welcome to Morris Money, where we give you stock tips in under 5 minutes. I'm your host, Willie. Today, we're talking about AGNC's earnings and if you should be interested in investing right now. AGNC reported a first quarter 2022 net spread and dollar roll income per quarter share of 72 cents per share, beating the Zacks consensus estimate of 61 cents. The reported figure declined 5.3% from first quarter of 2021. Adjusted net interest and dollar roll income was $423 million, declining from the quarter ago number of $457 million. The company reported a first quarter comprehensive loss per common share of $2.23 against the prior year's income of $1.33. Now, what's in the headlines? Net interest income of $448 million declined 15.2% subsequently. AGNC's average asset yield on its portfolio was 3.55% in the first quarter, down from 3.78% recorded in the previous year's quarter. For March end quarter, the combined weighted average cost of funds, inclusive of interest rate swap, was 0.09% higher than 0.02% witnessed in the previous year's quarter. The average net income spread was 2.19%, up from 2% reported in the prior year quarter. AGNC's tangible net book value at risk leverage was 7.8x as of March 31st, 2022, compared with 7.6x in the prior year quarter. For the March end quarter, the company's investment portfolio bore a weighted average actual CPR of 14.5%, down from 24.6% witnessed in the first quarter of 2021. As of March 31st, 2022, its tangible net book value per share was $13.12, down 16.7% from $15.75 as of December 31st, 2021. The annualized economic loss on tangible common equity for the company in the reported quarter was 14.4%. Now, let's talk about a dividend update, something that AGNC investors definitely love about the company. In the first quarter, AGNC announced a dividend of 12 cents per share each for October, November, and December. Notably, the company declared $11.4 billion in common stock dividends, or $44.68 per common share since its initial public offering in May 2008 through first quarter 2022. In conclusion, the first quarter mortgage rates increased marginally on a subsequent basis, limiting refinancing activities in the quarter. This likely reduced CPR levels for AGNC investment. However, the shift in the Fed's stance on monetary policy led to higher interest rate volatility. This resulted in the dismal performance of agency mortgage-backed securities in the first quarter. Now, while researching for this video, I definitely took a look at what other people were saying and retail investors in general were saying about the company, and majority of people aren't too worried. One, they love this high dividend. Now, I will be honest, I'm a little nervous about it, but I think the dividend percentage is so high because the stock has dropped so low. We're going from $15 or so now down to $12. Of course, the dividend will technically increase because the stock price has dropped. Another thing people are talking about is the price to book ratio. Now, this pretty much determines the stock price to actual assets on hand. And as the stock keeps decreasing, we're getting a better deal not only on the stock, but what the company has to offer from an asset standpoint, because the only reason why we buy this is because we want to get exposure to real estate. So in the short term, if the price keeps dropping, I'm going to keep buying. Plus, I know what some people are thinking. What if the housing market crashes? Well, don't worry, because AGNC invests into government-backed loans, meaning if anything were to happen, AGNC could get bailed out by the government. So it's definitely reassuring to know that if we were to experience anything like a housing crisis, AGNC won't be getting wiped out with it. But let me know what you think below. What do you think about AGNC? How do you feel about this quarter? And do you think you should buy it now, or are you still holding out as you think it could still have room to fall? Let me know what you think below. Please don't take this video as financial advice, and thank you for watching Morris Money.